My neighbors are having a moment. Sounds like they're having fun.
Hi, Chai. Chai, you want to come be in the video?
Get your daily chai fix. You're a good sport, Chai. Okay, hi internet. I know this lighting is a little wonky because the window is right there, but I wanted to sit here today so I could show you my Christmas tree farm. I worked very hard on it, and by very hard I mean I bought a lot of stuff at Target. See? Ooh, isn't it cute? There's a picture of me and my friend Erin. Shouts out to you, Erin. I know you watch my videos. Oh, I didn't introduce myself. Okay, let's do a proper intro, shall we? Hi internet, my name is Maddie Pants. Welcome to my channel. So for this week's video, I wanted to show you how I made our door decorations for our Disney cruise. If you haven't seen my cruise vlogs, go check them out. I will link them down below. We had a freaking fantastic time. So on the Disney cruise ships, the stateroom doors are magnetic. So it's become kind of a tradition for people to decorate their doors with different magnets. Some people just do like a few magnets. They get, you know, their names of their kids for each magnet. I know you can find like free printables to make magnets on Pinterest. You can also buy them on Etsy. Some people go all out and they have like tons and tons of magnets from all of their previous sailings. On this cruise, because it was a Christmas cruise, I saw people go all out, like they had Christmas lights and everything. It's really fun. It's a good time. So in 2017, Steven and I went on our first Disney cruise, and I wanted to make us some door magnets. So I just made these like really simple Mickey heads with our names on them. I added some like fake flowers and fake leaves. Really like rustic, elegant, Pinteresty, I guess. They're pretty simple, pretty easy to make. I really like how they turned out. So for this cruise, I wanted to make 2 more for our friends Zach and Jillian, and then I had to Christmasify all of them because we're going on a Christmas cruise. My Mickey head and Jillian's got little Christmas bows, and I made Santa hats for Zach and Steven, and I will show you how I made all of them. So please enjoy this DIY tutorial. I have to use the word tutorial loosely because some of my instructions are not that great. But hopefully you can follow along, and if you want to make some similar door decorations, you can use this as a reference. Okay, let's get started. So first things first, you will need to remove your cat from your workstation. Then you'll gather up all the things you need, including cardboard. This was cut from an old Amazon box. In our house, we have no short supply of Amazon boxes, let me tell you. Some Elmer's glue that will eventually fail you, and when it does, grab a glue stick, black construction paper, scissors, some round objects to use as a template, like a Bath & Body Works candle that I actually didn't end up using, and a can of peas that you have no intention of eating, but you bought it when you were shopping for hurricane food. A hot glue gun and glue sticks, a gold writing utensil. I ended up using my gold brush pen and not this Sharpie, but a plain gold Sharpie will work. Some pretty strong magnets, some red and white felt left over from your patriotic Halloween costume, some foliage that you purchased for super cheap at Walmart. I think these little stems were like $1 to $2, and this big one was $4. And lastly, some plaid bows from Target. So I'm starting out with the Mickey head I made for our 2017 cruise. The ears are coming loose on both of them, so I had to quickly perform some ear surgery. Then I used these Mickey heads as a template to draw my 2 new circles, but here's where your handy dandy round objects will come in. And then to complete the circle, I just spun the head around and traced the other side. Yes, I know, I'm a genius. Then you'll cut out these big circles and give the scrap cardboard to your cat to play with. So to make 2 Mickey heads, you'll need to cut out 2 big circles for the heads and then 4 smaller circles for the ears. Once you've cut out all these circles from your cardboard, you can trace them onto your black paper with a pencil and cut them out. Then, like an idiot, you'll spread too much liquid glue on your cardboard circles to attach your construction paper. Yeah, then the glue it bubbles up and it warps your paper, and now the paper won't lie flat. But then when it comes time to cut out your Mickey heads, you'll come to your senses and use a glue stick. Then you're going to swallow your pride and draw 4 new ear circles using your hurricane peas. Pry the old paper off the gluey, gooey mess and attach your new circles to the cardboard with a glue stick. Then you're going to practice writing your friends' names. I like to do this because it helps me determine what the name as a whole is going to look like, what extra swooshes I can add in there, etc., etc. This font style is what I like to call fake calligraphy. There's a million Pinterest and YouTube tutorials on how to write like this, but if you're lazy and don't want to look those up, here is my quick rudimentary lesson for you. I'm going to demonstrate just by writing the letter H, but you want to start out by writing your whole word. So basically, you want to thicken the downward strokes. So when writing out a lowercase h, the first stroke that you make is downwards toward you. So you want that line to be thick, T-H-I-C-C, thick. Then your pen moves upward as you make the hump, so you want that to be a thin line. Then you want a thick line as your pen moves back downward to finish out the letter. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, please go watch someone who is way more competent at explaining it. After you feel like you've practiced writing way too much, it's time to add the names to the Mickey heads. I strongly suggest you write the names in pencil first and then go over it with your gold pen. Also, you definitely do not need a brush pen for this. You could totally use just a plain gold Sharpie. Next, you'll eyeball where you want the Mickey heads to be. It does not need to be perfect because we're going for a rustic look, and we're gonna add decoration over the ears so you can hide any flaws. Apply Mickey's ears to his head with a hot glue gun. So now you're gonna start on decoration. Oh, right, don't forget to spill coffee all over your magnet. How did that even happen? Okay, she's okay. I dried her off. She's fine. Moving on. Then you're going to pry off any flower decoration you previously had on your old Mickey head because we got to Christmasify it. So before hot gluing anything down, I like to lay out the design I want. For Jillian's, I ended up with a plaid bow, some red holly berry ball thingies, and some greenery that had these little ice crystals on them, so it looked like snow. Ugh, very cute. Once you're satisfied with your layout, you can hot glue everything down. You can also hot glue the tails of the ribbon to the cardboard so they stay exactly where you want them and don't obstruct the name. For my Mickey head, I used a lighter green foliage and these little white balls. Hot glue everything down, and voila, you have a cute Christmas bow. Chai, why are you in the Christmas tree farm? To eat the tree. I know, you like to eat the trees. Okie dokie, where was I? I love how these turned out, especially how the decoration on each bow is just slightly different. Really makes them very personalized. I will say these Christmas bows were significantly easier to make than the decorations for the boys. So for the boys, you're going to spend an ungodly amount of time trying to figure out how to make a floppy Santa hat out of cardboard and felt. Seriously, just trying to lay this out took me like a solid 30 minutes. After looking at Santa clip art, I tried using 2 cardboard triangles to create the flopped over look. And then somehow I thought maybe if I rounded the edges of the triangles, that would help. Spoiler alert, it did not. But you, kind YouTube viewer, you are much smarter than I am. You will figure out that all you need to do is cut a long isosceles triangle out of your red felt, and then you can flop the top of the triangle over to create the desired floppy Santa hat look. Next, you're gonna cut a small strip of cardboard, hot glue some white felt onto that cardboard, and cut wavy lines in the white felt to create this long, skinny, cloud-looking shape. This is now the brim of your Santa hat. Hot glue that sucker down and repeat for your second Mickey head. Now, should I have measured the first triangle before gluing it down so I could make a second one of the exact same size? Yes, I should have. Did I? No. So now I'm eyeballing another long red triangle. Oh well, I mean, it all worked out in the end. So for the little floof ball at the pointy end of the hat, you're gonna cut out a small circle of white felt, and then you will learn from your mistakes and use that small circle to trace out another circle of the same size. Progress. So at first I hot glued the floof ball straight onto the Santa hat, but the glue makes the white felt pretty see-through. So for the second hat, I added a little piece of cardboard under the white felt, and it worked out really well. I think it makes the hat look a lot beefier. Yeah, let's go with that. Beefier. So pry the floof ball off the first hat and fix it with some cardboard. Hot glue some magnets to the back. These ended up being pretty heavy with all the extra cardboard and decorations, so I would recommend getting some pretty strong heavy-duty magnets and maybe attaching more than 2. I just got these at Target and they would have worked out if I had put more than 2 on there. Oh, and I made a little ampersand magnet that looked super cute between the 2 Mickey heads. And bam, there you have it. Some beautiful rustic Christmas door decorations for your Disney cruise. I find that these are a little more contemporary, modern, Pinteresty. Yeah, let's go with Pinteresty. So our magnets looked a little more Pinteresty and less tacky than most of the other Disney cruise magnets you see out there. I feel like most of the Disney magnets, whether they be printables from Pinterest or you bought them from Etsy, they're usually pretty family-centered, meaning they use bright colors, they look kiddish, which means they can come off as kind of tacky. I mean, it makes sense for a Disney cruise. Most people are cruising with their kids, but let me tell you, we had so much fun on our adults-only Disney cruise, so I wanted some more adult-looking door decorations.
Chai, what's wrong with your box, Chai? Is there no bottom to your box?
And there you have it. I hope this video was helpful. If you want to make something similar to this, you don't have to use it for a cruise. You can just like put it on your normal door for Christmas time, or your refrigerator, or not even put magnets on it and just hang it up somewhere. And if that wasn't helpful at all, then I at least hope you found some entertainment in watching it. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you liked the style of this video and you want to see me make more DIY tutorial videos. Please consider subscribing and maybe I'll make another one. Okay, bye!
Okay, bye!